Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby.
Homestead, the wind's kind of picking up. We got some storms coming in, so forgive that. Okay, the stucco looks really, really good. Swirl fine, Bennington gray. Got the gutters down. Just got to paint the soffits, and it's going to be this color called Toffee Crunch. And this is Arrowhead, and it's green, but I keep getting a lot of lip that it's not green. But okay, those opinions do not matter. So, and what we're going to look at right here is anything white is not original to the house, and it is an addition. Okay, gutters are down. These are the boards that have to be replaced. And we'll enter that biohazard another day. That's my fall project. You have to forgive what's going on in the breezeway because I just got the last of my stuff brought down here from Atlanta and I haven't gone through it yet. And the cinder blocks are for the fire pit, just saying. Okay. Oh, by the way, if anybody knows what this plant is, I know it's a bulb plant, but this thing is just freaking gorgeous. Okay. Yeah, this apartment needs a new roof. Whole new roof job. Needs to be painted. The exterior is fine. It's the interior that we have to worry about. Okay, update on the shed. That is not mine, and it will be moved. It's sinking into the ground, not my problem. This happened this morning. I took a video and I still have it, but I'm not gonna pull it up unless I have to. Wow, right? Now this was already tilted out, but this happened today while I was at the doctor. Yeah. Anyway, I got the electricity cut off. I'm keeping the sink because I like it. It's very convenient to wash the dog and whatnot. It just needs to be rebuilt, new wood. And this is my grandfather's old pool, and if it would keep a charge, I would still use it. But then I have a chutzpah. Okay, so this gets torn down tomorrow. Last video of Papa's old shed. It's time. It's past time. That is crazy. Okay. All of this is gone tomorrow or this weekend. My grandmother used to dry her potatoes out here for next year's crop. Isn't that sweet? Okay, now this is still the apartment. Grapefruit trees. I've already cut this one back, but you have to be careful when it was sick, so when grapefruits don't, well, citrus generally does not like their trunks, sunshine on their trunks, so I managed to save this one and it's still fruiting, so you can't touch them when they're fruiting. And here is, look at those storms. Here's the roof, and as you can tell, it's a goner. And this grapefruit tree, good gosh. It's consumed Danny's clothesline, and she was so short. This is at eye level. This is the back of the house, that addition. Like I said, white is an addition. Has not been painted. Just did roof repairs, patched that, and there's another vent up there. The cinder block is for, like I said, the fire pit. Gets painted. Okay. Trying not to bore you. For those who didn't know that outside of the two trees there is a new lawn and plants. Okay, so let me watch where I'm going. This is the front porch. Used to have a wall, and you can see where it was with that yellow stripe. Okay, used to have a window here, and then another door right here. My grandmother's plants kept getting stolen, so she had that room built. Put pergo floors down, but pergo doesn't do well in a room that isn't temperature controlled, and it molded the walls and the flooring. So the flooring came up, the walls got sanitized and cleaned and repainted. The front steps, actually these should be wooden steps. I'm going to paint this brick because it doesn't match the house. Gotta raise it a little bit, or maybe I'll just repoint it. It's pretty much settled as far as it's going to go. Got the trim done, got the azaleas out, trying to kill that blaspheme weed or whatever that stuff is. That stuff's evil. Okay, so I've decided not to go with this paint color because to me it looks like dry toothpaste and I can't deal with it. Color of the soffits, color of the fascia. So we got that. Well, that's the tour. So now there's an update, and I'm going to have to start on this in the next couple of days because I'm going to be out of pocket for about a month. There's my Hutzfana, and there is my pole barn and the storage unit. So having you updated, I feel better. The pressure's been released, and more videos to come, especially when we get to the biohazard, and that will be fun. Total gut job. Fall project. Thanks for watching. Decided to do this for my friends who are skeptics. Not that I have any friends, but people who know me. So I'm going to roll this out. There we go. Roll this out. And hang on, it's heavy. All right. Okay, here we go. I know it's a little thick, but I'll spread that out in a minute. Okay. I put way too much on here, but I'm just saying it is December. I gotta paint all these anyway. I'm not worried. I got a little paint on there. Okay, so I'm gonna tiptoe over here. Eye on the roller at all times. Okay. And as you can see, I missed some spots. So I'm just gonna roll it right here. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, poof, done. All right, so jeepers. I kept running into that air conditioner, but as you can see, it's wet right there and it's wet right there. Immediately you can tell there's a problem because you saw me roll that on. Two different colors. And let's wait for it to dry. Oh, and of course he's trying to figure out how to chew through a metal line. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, Toby, you can't chew your way out of that one, sweetie. It's a wire. Let me dump some in here. There we go. Okay. All right, let me push this down. There we go. I wish somebody invent a roller that the roller wouldn't roll off the edge or the end of it. It's just stupid. Okay. It's hard for me to concentrate to do this. There we go. I don't care if it goes on thick or not. Okay. Again, I'm going to go over here. Oops, let me go back over here. Alright, here we go. As you can see, that's really nice. Still wet. And I'm going to put it here. There we go. Just put a little bit right there. Alright, here we go. And let's just tiptoe right over here. The gravel guy, or the crushed concrete guy, over a month ago said he would come by and give me some free crushed concrete. And he never showed up, apparently. So, again, if you're talking to me, you're lying. Alright, anyway, this is the same color, so. And this wall is primed. As you can see, it's all been primed. I don't know how else I can explain it. There you go. It's all been primed in. So I am rolling this out. Alright. And you just saw me put it on that other wall. I don't know if I'm going to put more shutters up or what. I didn't know how to take these toggle bolts out of stucco. I've never worked with stucco before until this project. So I was afraid I'd crack the shit out of the walls, but when I get the vise out to do around the windows, I'll see what I can do to cover that up, because I don't want to tamper with something that just goes insane on me. Again, what I'm going to do with these expansion joints is fill it with caulk, acrylic, and it can still expand and contract, and then, you know, I think it'll look better. So at any rate, that color is this color. You don't believe me? I'll do this one over here too. Alright. Alright. I gotta finish painting. I love this kid. Okay, I'm over here. I still gotta get this thing out of here. It weighs about 75 pounds. Anyways, you can see it's still kind of wet. See how shimmery it is? So that's wet. Let's tiptoe over here. I managed to break in a little bit over here. I'm going to have to wear Kevlar or something to get around this sago palm. And I need to paint the doors, but I don't know what color. So if anybody's got it, I think maybe the green or the purple as the front door. I don't know. I don't know. They painted the same color as the gutters. So there you have it. The exact same color. Now, I think that's still wet. Yeah, it's still wet right there. But it's dry. For the most part. See, I gotta go a whole nother coat around the house. And see, look at that. You got that color, and that color. I do know. Then you got that color and that color. So now I've got 3 colors going on. I don't know. I give up. Well, let me wrap this up. I'm burning daylight, and I need to get ahead of the game here. So maybe when the second coat goes on, everything will just start doing this uniform thing. Because even when the sun, when it rises over here, when the sun's directly on it, it's still a different color. So I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. I wonder what I haven't done this. I wonder what it'll look like when I walk past it. How many times it'll change color. Now, see, it's still a different color. And that's dry. And it's still darker. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. So let me wrap this up, and I'll film a wrap up. And get this right here in comparison to the other side. Let me tiptoe over here. There you go. That's the same color. Remember, I rolled it out here and then I put it right there. So no matter what angle, that still stays lighter and that still stays darker. So I don't know. This is what I've gotten done so far. I need to get, I wish I could get that out of the window. But what is it, Toby? Toby? Mom, let me off this leash. Let me off the leash. I got work to do, Mom. Nope. Alright. Sorry about the addendum, but I'll show you the wrap-up video here shortly. Okay, I thought it was that black helicopter that was coming after me, but somebody else. See, it doesn't match the wall now. Okay, the two walls do not match, but that's the least of my problems. Now that the sun has gone behind the clouds, it's about to rain. I have got to wrap this up. It really isn't that much of a difference. Because remember earlier, those two matched. Now they don't. And now everything is starting to look the same. Isn't that something? Of course, that one's a little bit lighter. So I need to stop sweating this stuff because at certain points of the day, it all matches. Isn't that right, Toby? Say, hurry up, Mom. Okay, so let me get back to rolling out because it looks like it's going to rain and I got to seal a windshield. Look at that. I don't know. I need to take up drinking or something. Maybe this will make sense. Okay, I am wrapping this up. Skies are getting a little sketchy looking. But I promise you, when the light's right, everything matches. Because remember how horribly dark everything was? It still does it, but it's not as bad as it was. Remember how extremely, extremely dark it was? But it's all a matter of the lighting. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Let's try it that way. Remember how it used to be almost black? I mean, it's crazy. It's just crazy. The humidity's rising and the paint's getting a little bit more, staying wet longer, but it's going to rain. But even just moving a little bit, I got to put another coat on everything. I couldn't get around that sago palm. That thing is just too vicious. I need to cut some more fronds off of it and just leave the top row and then just bunch them up and work around it because that's unforgiving. So let's walk around. Hey, Toby, I know. And I know I need to cut in up there, and that's fine. I'm going to use vise and stucco around the windows after I take all these window units out. See, it looks pretty light, doesn't it? It's all a matter of the light. It's crazy. And when I'm done, I will dirty my brush and just get along the landscape line. And as I move around, the dog will go insane, so just let you know. He's got separation anxiety. Alright, so here's my garden wall. I painted behind it and got the doors and everything and the windows back up. And this spring I'm going to put birdhouses and window boxes. And I'm going to paint the door. And I don't know what color, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Or maybe you guys can give me a suggestion. This is where the Nandina is. Love that Nandina. I just think that's cute as a button. But that's just me. You know, I'm a little strange anyway. And don't forget, I'm going to put buttons in all the windows to make them all match. And then, you know, do the woodwork. I'm getting tired. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Around the windows so they all match. And let me tiptoe around here. I still haven't been able to get the truck started. I think it's the fuel filter that's clogged or something, but I'll get to that. I got this at Tractor Supply, this tarp. I got it on sale for $4. It was like $3.49 or something at Tractor Supply, and I got 2 of them. I don't even have to get a flag to haul all this junk because if you run into the back of that, you're blind. Okay, so same things with these windows. And like I said, stucco around all the windows, get them done. I still don't know what color to paint the doors because it looks kind of weird. I got all my sago palms potted. They're all over here. I don't think they'll survive, but at least I tried. I really did. If they survive, it's a miracle. They've lived this many years. Okay, back to where I was. I had to dump my video, so I could finish this up. I think it turned out great. I'm trying to, I'm wrapping this up, but it took me some time to transfer my video to my computer because, you know, when you're trying to hurry up and do something, everything goes crazy. So at any rate, this is what I got so far, and I think it looks great. Now, I know you've already seen this, but I just, the lighting has changed, and so I thought that I'd show you one more time that it has to do with lighting, because see, now they almost look similar. I'm just saying. Let's walk this way. I need to get rid of that thing. See? Look at that. Isn't that crazy? This is the craziest paint I've ever worked with. Alright, so one more time around the... I don't know if you've seen, but I got the grapefruit tree sized up like this one. But it was either the whole tree, so instead of the whole tree, the limbs came off of it. They're no longer resting on the house. And I put some landscape fabric around it. I know, right? I put some landscape, hush, around it to save the trunk, keep the trunk from getting sunburned. And he's just going to have to get over it. He knows, Toby knows it's his dinner time. And if it doesn't rain tomorrow, I'll get around the bottom. But I'm not going to ruin my brushes doing that right now. And plus, getting dirt, you know, and so the water doesn't wash up against the house, because we already know what it looks like on the inside because of that. And it's going to rain, at least that's what they say, and you know how they are. So but again, I think this is where I left off. I haven't decided what to do about the doors. So if you can help me decide what I can do about the doors, that would be the perfect thing. Just need to know what to do about the doors. And I never did find my saw and my secateurs, so that's messed up. I need to turn this off. Okay. I don't know what happened there. It's stained, and this is stained too. I don't know what happened in here. I didn't find an oil can. It looked like that's a chemical of some sort. I have no idea what happened there. But I would go back well, I may have just enough light. I had to stop because the truck won't start, and it's a fuel filter. The pump comes on and it's working, so it's not the pump. But I got to get out here with some bleach, get this taken care of. They're coming to get this. And since I can't unload my truck, I might as well just stop, because where am I going to put it? So, got my work area cleaned up, and I never ever did find my secateurs and my saw. I use my saw almost every single day. Have no idea what happened to it. I cleaned out my car and did find my driver's license that I lost twice in 24 hours. So I don't have to do a police report. So let's saunter around the front of the house. Look at that sunset. That is gorgeous. And I know video never does it justice. So there are my plants. I'm excited to see how well these are going to turn out this winter. This spring. All my plants and grasses. I love grasses. They're low maintenance, and they're just really, really good. Food. The seeds are good for food and for the birds, and the grasses are good for nesting, and I just like it. This is just so pretty. And I got to seal this brick, and once I seal it, I can paint it, because you can tell that definitely doesn't match, and something's got to give. So I was thinking about doing a darker purple than that. It's almost black, which is in that color right there. So paint the stairs that color. That would be beautiful. and be done with that. And my camellia is just beautiful. I know you're backlit. And I need to hook up my light show thing, but I couldn't find an extension cord that wasn't a 3-prong, and therefore I can't plug it in. So I had to use a string of lights, which looks tacky, but at night you can't see all this drama, so who cares? I'm having fun. And I don't know about the color of the porch, but everybody loves it, and it does draw you in when you drive by. And it's not that, oh my God, you know, it really isn't. Everybody loves it. And I asked them, I said, don't lie, because I was told to paint it this color. Do you think it's ugly? And they're like, no, I love it. My mail lady actually got a sample of it. She loves it. Now, granted, this is only one coat, but this is the color I'm going for. It is in the brick right there. So once I get this house painted, the body of the house painted, then it's time to do trim and detail. And like I said, I'm going to give it the rafter look. You know, put rafters, I think every 18 inches on center. So let's take a look at the magic wall. It's getting darker, getting darker, getting lighter, getting lighter. Oh no. It matches. I don't know. All right, Mr. Toby's like, look, I have been kind and considerate, and I want you to feed me, Mom. Get out of your shoe. Oh, by the way, the soles of my shoes are, shh, that's enough, are coming off my shoes. So I've got some liquid nails, and I am going to put them on, because these shoes don't make my feet burn. I know it's my back that's the problem, but it's the way I'm standing. I guess because I'm flat-footed, but yep, it's about time for me to really. I know, I love these shoes, but look at that. I'm sorry I can't let go of them. I know. I wear them every single day. Isn't that right? I know. So, Mom. Oh, all right. You hungry? Yeah, he knows what that word is. So, yep. I'm not throwing these puppies out. Well, thank you for watching all this. And then I guess the next video is what colors I'm painting the door. And like I said, I'm going to put faux rafters. You know, I don't know what these are called. I just call them rafters. I'm doing this style all the way around the house. And thank God the wood's good. It's just the paint's coming off. And I'm going to paint them the same color as the trim around the windows. Maybe. I don't know. So if you have any ideas what you think would be pretty, let me know. Not the orange, please. That's about enough of that. But I'm just going to do it like this and not like that. I'm not doing that right there. I'm not even sure what that was about. Well, they are different sizes, I think. Yes. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that all the way around the house. Now, it's getting dark. In this crazy. This is about the craziest thing I have ever seen. I wish I was strong enough to get that stupid thing out of there. But I gotta put the paint up before it dries out. And there's the bedroom to the apartment. There you go. Now you can see where I am. Alright, I'm kind of excited now. I'm starting to see light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not a freight train. So, having said that, thank you for watching, and you guys have a great, great day. I love you. I know the sun is setting, but I made these stepping stones. Granted, that one broke. My aunt snuck up behind me. I didn't hear her, or she didn't sneak up. And I didn't hear her, and I got spooked. And anyway, so I made these stepping stones. These are my sister Lori's. That's not dirty. It's just still wet down in there. And also it's the way the lights anyway, so these were perfectly clean, and I got them sealed with concrete sealant, high gloss, and I had a lot of fun making these. And now that they're sealed, I can put them down, and I even signed them. There we go. I made these last year. Wow. So at any rate, I finally got some concrete sealant on it, and I'll show you my other ones real quick. Actually, those are for Christmas. I just never got around to sealing them. And here's some right here. They're dirty, but they are sealed as well. I just got to clean them. And, you know, this is where I just painted. And I made a bunch of them. And people love them. Now, that was my first batch, and I failed to realize that all this aggregate in it made it weak. So I guess I can glue that up and just use it somewhere where it's not noticeable. I got them everywhere, and people like them. These were just fun, just to see what I could do. I found some tiles, but the thing is, if you don't use glass that's colored all the way through and you break it, you're going to have the white in it, and it'll look funny. I tried to do an L there, but wasn't thinking and did the L backwards. Same thing over there. But people like the green ones, the red ones, and the blue ones. The marbles, not the broken glass. But, yeah. So, that's some green and blue ones here. Alright, well, Toby wants to go outside potty, so it's his time to go running around. And there he goes. What he does, as usual, he walks the perimeter all the way over there, and he comes right through here and runs to me, and I just think it's the cutest. So let's watch him go. Well, I don't guess he's... Whoa, okay. Anyway, could you imagine if that caught on fire? I don't know how well you can see it, but that is wood and that's sawdust. There he goes. He's not going to go around the perimeter. There he goes. Hang on. There he goes. Let me zoom in. That looks like something under sea. It should be under the sea in that movie Abyss or something. Sorry about the camera footage, but it's getting dark and this is getting real grainy. You can barely see him. He goes all the way around the perimeter. Goes all the way. And then comes through there and runs to me. But this, I can't believe it's December the 12th or 13th and the mosquitoes are this bad. They're eating me alive. I think they're eating him too, because he's taking the shortcut. He's like, I don't know. See if he'll come to me. You better come here, Cussy. What are you doing, honey? Hello, boom. All right. Say hi, Mom. Oh, no. We're not going to play with neighbors. Okay. Well, good night. I am going to put Christmas wreaths on the sides of my house. I just haven't finished them yet. And all I need to do is just go get the way to adhere everything. There, come here. All right, Lightning. So anyway, this is my Christmas tree. From the street, it looks really good. But I'm showing you the back side of it. And that light is not going to let me. It has to be pitch black for this thing kicks on. So make sure I got it on. Yep, it's on. I used it last night. But I did the green color this year. I turn off the lights and do green. The whole front of the house is green. Toby, come on. Okay, I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. It's time for night-night. Good night.